I will talk about hobbies like
Mm.
this. I will talk about my hobbies because I am single, so
Mm.
uh, I just I just go to work and stay at home. So I have and I think I have a lot of time before. So I think I have a lot of hobbies too, such as reading, reading,
Mm.
and traveling. I love traveling a lot, and I uh, I always try to use my bed and give my money, save my money,
Mm.
and 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 um, and and uh, try to do travel every years with my friend and I love to at the first I go to I went to the place in Vietnam. I have a target. I had a target. I must go to for the end of of our country and top at the top of my country. Do you understand my I mean
Yep.
that I will I went to Cà Mau and the eastern in Khánh Hòa. This is my hometown.
Mm.
I want to go to Hà Giang and
Mm.
I want to go to Đông. Uh, I think it's Apa Chai. Do you the name? But I don't remember the
Okay, thumbs up. And 2 minutes for her. Let's start. Lính, lính Khánh Hoa.
So I see you have more time, free time to at work. So what's your job?
I am auditor. I am an
Auditor.
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 I
Anna?
Or in the future, what you like go to visit place?
sorry, I can hear you. I
Mm.
can't hear you.
Very good.
Okay. In the future, what you like go to visit place?
What's Blake? What Blake you would like to
What?
visit? You can ask.
Uh, I always want to Japan.
Japan, go with
Japan.
me. I'm planning to.
Oh, when?
Okay, we'll make it together.
Yeah.
I will check the visa application for that for Japan after 10 years. I gonna to go back.
Oh,
Very good. So you guys done very well this morning. I'm surprised. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the result of speaking. So tomorrow morning, you need to prepare at least 3 stories, 3 things, and you speak continuously in 3 minutes, not pausing. You have very good pronunciation. Your fluency has developed a lot, a lot. I'm very surprised with the result of our first group. What do you think about this method? What should I adjust to make you perform better? Tell me. I want to hear from you.
yes, I want.
You want to? Any adjustment about the
Yeah.
method? Mm.
Uh, Is you mean the method now you
Yeah,
are doing you are
yeah.
doing right?
Any
Um,
change, any change in the method?
and now I am willing. I am willing with your method because
Okay.
you change your method because before I feel not sometimes I feel upset because I practice in English. I read every day. I change YouTube, but I don't I didn't have any feedback any feedback uh, from you and I don't know I confused uh, why I I did right I am going the right way. I always confused because I always afraid of scared.
But now you're confident to speak out because the method has to be changed over time. Depending
Yeah.
on the student, we need to change the method over time. How about you? Hoa, Anna, do you like the method and want to continue with it? Any change or adjustment you should recommend?
Because I can speak English and we have a question and we can speak much. And I think if I still practicing English every day, I will develop English very good. Thank you.
I believe so, because you know some of my students when I talk to them, they always listen your homework in Luca system before they doing theirs. So you are role model in Luca system class. Even they don't know who you are, but they keep listening your homework, and they told me, very good, Katie. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I have a trouble when I listen uh, input. You sent me an email
Mm,
input, but I can't listen or I can't receive the new vocabulary in video clip. I can't get it. I
mm,
just listen, but when I write the topic, I write um, I use my vocabulary. My vocabulary just um, I can't use the new a new word in video clip. How can I solve this problem?
um, it takes time to change our habit pattern, like overcome the zone. The zone we already familiar with our vocabulary. So it's really hard, even for me, to learn a new way of expressing idea or a new word. But it takes time by listening and using bit by bit. There no shortcut. No shortcut to change immediately, jumping from this hill to another hill. So we need to walk. We need to walk. That's why walking with words comes out. Very good. But I believe because you have a strong foundation in pronunciation and speaking, so the way we accumulate vocabulary, it just take time. It just take time. So keep going with that. Always give input by listening and reading. For me, I read every day. I read every day in the Kindle. I will keep this one and I buy a book from the Kindle and I read over time, and it helped me a lot in running a business, in doing things, making difference. That's why I'm always creative because I get idea from the book by reading English. Keep going with that. So Yang, what do you think?
It's okay with me to make video or talk it out. It's okay. No problem.
So you're comfortable with on kind speaking. Very good, Yang. Ling, how about you?
Um, I am. I think I want to uh, improve vocabulary because sometimes when I hear the video I don't understand what they are talking. Yeah, but today I can understand everybody talk. I think because the vocabulary is familiar to me.
Familiar.
Yeah,
Familiar. Yes. That's the only way for us by practicing. It's not about we giving presentation, we talking, but about we listen from other and we giving feedback, asking questions, sharing, and that make the conversation develop and go deep. But only one person talk, so what would happen? It's a boring conversation. We need to interact. So tomorrow everybody should always listen, have a idea, creative idea and question in the mind, and asking, sharing, comment, feedback, everything. We need to talk, and thus is conversation. It's not about only ourselves speak and speak too much. It's not, it doesn't work. Okay, April, what do you think about today's lesson, about your improvement?
Yes, I think I like Miss Lin, and but when I receive your email, I also worry because I don't know how to use the new vocabulary, but I practice I I practice a lot of time. I can use the new vocabulary fluently. So um uh, so that's it.
Very good. I'm happy with your improvement. So tomorrow at 5, we'll see you again.
Han, I want to talk to you a little bit about your method. I think I really highly appreciate your method, because when we make vlog, we build our confidence when we speak something out in English, and we can see the improvement from the vlog 6 as compared to the vlog 1 is so different.
Yep.
Especially the confidence, the behavior when we standing out in front of the camera. Yeah, it's the first improvement, and with that method, like current, we have the together, and we need to repair. We need to repair very much, and it's not natural. It's not natural, because we must learn about the context, and some of us also use the technique to connect the video if the video is so long, because we can't remember all of the text.
Yeah, you're right.
We need to divide it into the small video, but I think it's not doesn't work very much. But in that way, we just have 3 minutes to talk whatever we want. So it's more natural, and it can build the confidence more. So we also talk together that after 4 day practice with you, we also have a group started in 5 a.m. every day, and we also talk like this to build a habit in speaking. And we need all of you, Lộc and Hằng, spend time to review our docs, because when we write the story in English, some of us very confused, very nervous whether it's right or wrong. whether it's natural or not. Sometimes it's true, but it's not natural in speaking. So we need your comment. Yeah.
It shouldn't be depend on the teacher in writing, because it take, for me, it take, for example, for 2 years depending on teacher and correct. So it's really hard to find a teacher that can we can rely on. But the way that you copy that sentence on Google and check to see how people use, if you're not familiar, not many results come out, and they suggest another way of speaking. So because it's not about sentence, you can copy a phrase only. It means we have to correct for ourselves. That's why I not highly recommend about the fixing the mistake about on the writing for student, because it takes really long time, 2 years for me to correct myself with a very highly qualified teacher. But then I found that I only need to do is copy that phrase in Google and then check for myself. When we know the principle, we can do with every sentence, every phrase, and that makes us confident. It's not rely on one teacher. And the second thing is English is about imitation. It's about mimic. It's about follow what other already tell. Follow other already speak out, already write, and we copy. And we should have a book to write down the phrase that we learn every day and then use it. It's naturally. It's not about we make a sentence or a phrase by ourselves. It's always wrong. For example, no star quá không sao đâu. No star quá không sao đâu. That's the way our Vietnamese building sentence and phrase, and it doesn't work. So we need to copy the phrase, the word that people already use, and then we use it again. That's the only way, not to rely on the correction, because when the teacher correction, it's just a little part and we will forget. For example, you can see in Liu Lưỡi, when I'm not trying to fix pronunciation for others, but I'm trying to teach the foundation, the principle, the key, so that students have to learn by themselves and correct for themselves because they know principle. So principle here is not about the for teacher can support by correcting, because you will forget next time. But the principle here is copy the way that foreigner already use and try to use the same. And if you want to check, you can check on the Google, copy it and Google it. So that's why I don't recommend the correcting, but we need to do at the beginning, so that to give you a big confidence to speak out, but then later on you need to correct by yourself. Understand? Okay, so see you tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow I will absent because my work.
Okay, so see you next day.
Yes, see you all.
Bye bye.